Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are here at the Xiaomi event and we have got the Xiaomi Mi4 which has been launched today. So Xiaomi Mi4 has been launched today and we are going to compare this device with another device which is the OnePlus One, which is a very close competitor. In terms of the price, if we talk about these two phones kind of close to each other, not very close in terms of the price. This is 9,999, approximately 20,000 rupees, and this is approximately 23,000 rupees. So there is a 3,000 rupees price difference in between these two phones, but there is a difference in between what you get on this one, and we are going to compare these two phones on the basis of everything, including build quality, form factor, the kind of value for money you're getting for each and every phone, what kind of camera you get, what kind of quality you get on the camera as far as the rear camera is concerned, and how good these phones are there in terms of day-to-day usage. I have used both of these phones. I have not used this phone much, but I will be actually talking about this phone on the perspective of how I have actually experienced this phone in the last 1 to 2 hours before doing this video. So I have used this phone approximately more than an hour, and I'm doing this video now in comparison with the OnePlus One, and we are going to do a quick hands-on comparison between these two phones. Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on comparison of these two phones which we have with us. We have the OnePlus One and we have the Xiaomi Mi4. Both of these devices are now launched in India. The Xiaomi Mi4 is launched and it will be available on Flipkart in the next 2 weeks, and you will be able to buy this device for a price of 19,999, and approximately 20,000 rupees you will have to pay for this phone. When we talk about the OnePlus One will cost you approximately 22,000 rupees. And again, you are getting slightly different things over there as compared to what you get when it comes to the hardware wise. Both of these phones are very close to each other. They have the same Snapdragon 801 chipset and a lot of other similar things which we have inside, including the display resolution, which is full high definition over there, and we have full high definition display resolution on the Mi4 as well. We have IPS LCD display over there, and we have the same IPS LCD display on the Mi4 as well. In terms of pixel density, they are very close to each other. When it comes to the overall sensor compatibility, you can say that we have good number of sensors over there, including the magnetic compass sensor, and we have good number of sensors over there. So hardware wise, they are very good and they're very comparable. But when it comes to display size, the display size is bigger over here on the OnePlus One. As you can see, for approximately 2,000 rupees more, you will get a bigger display over there, which is 5.5 inch, and it is very good in terms of sunlight visibility, and in terms of viewing angles as well, it is very nice. Color production is also very good, and you are getting a custom UI on top of Android, which is again a very good UI. Again, this device is not going to run on Cyanogen Mod ROM very soon, because once you buy it, Cyanogen Mod ROM so OnePlus One does not have any rights to run Cyanogen Mod ROM now on the OnePlus One, so they are coming up with their own ROM. But again, this will have a custom UI which will run on top of Android, and that UI will be based on Lollipop. Whereas this device is a KitKat based MIUI 6, which is running on top of Android, which is again very custom, very sleek to use. There is no problem with the UI, there is no problem with the usage of the phone. The UI is very snappy. It does have a lot of customization which it does offer to you, just like the OnePlus One Cyanogen Mod ROM which we have with us. Again, this will also get the new ROM, which is again based on Lollipop, whereas this one is right now is coming with MIUI 6, which is based on Android 4.4 KitKat, which is kind of a better thing over there, because you get Lollipop based ROM on this device very soon. And again, the UI which is right now, which is again the custom UI which is running on top of Android, is very smooth and responsive as compared to this device. I would say this one is slightly more responsive, but they come very close to each other. Talking about the build quality, you can see that the form factor of these two phones is very different. We have a very nice material which has been used at the back side on the OnePlus One, which is very premium material, and it gives you a very nice grip when you hold this device in one hand, which is a very good thing. We have a 13 megapixel camera at the back on OnePlus One, and we have 13 megapixel camera at the back on Mi4. When it comes to the back finishing is definitely better on OnePlus One, and again, if this device is kind of bigger as well in terms of the size, as well as it is kind of heavy in terms of the weight. If you compare both of these devices in one hand in terms of the weight, this is kind of heavy, this is kind of bigger to hold, but this one is having a bigger display as well, which is good. But when it comes to the grip is not going to be good enough on this one, because this one has a glossy plastic back cover, which is again non-removable, and you cannot remove the back cover, and you cannot remove the battery out of this phone, and same goes with this one as well. But this one will give you a very nice grip and better feel when you hold this device in hand. Talking about the edges are definitely superior over here on the Mi4, which is again steel edges, and again this is very nice design and a very nice build quality we can see on the edges. And OnePlus One is no way bad, I would say. This is also pretty good. Again, they have actually used the same material over here on the edges, and we have shiny chrome being used over there, which is again good. So build quality and finishing is pretty smooth, pretty fine on both of these phones. They are very premium phones for the affordable price, you can say. On the top you have IR blaster over there, which is not there on OnePlus One, and then you have a 3.5 audio jack, and we have a 3.5 audio jack on the Mi4 as well. Talking about the front, we can see that we have a 8 megapixel camera over there, whereas we do not have 8 megapixel camera. This is a smaller 2 megapixel camera which we have on OnePlus One, but again the camera quality is pretty good, and we will show you the camera quality from both of these cameras. On this side you can see that we have the volume rocker over there, and we have the SIM card tray slot over there, and we have the SIM card tray slot over there. One thing which is going to be better on OnePlus One, that it supports 4G, whereas the one which has been launched in India, the Mi4 version, is 16 GB, and it will not give you 4G compatibility. And also in terms of the storage, it is only 16 GB, whereas OnePlus One comes with 64 GB of internal storage. So again, there are very good things on the OnePlus One, including the 4G compatibility. You also get a bigger storage for only 2000 rupees, and you get a bigger display as well for 2000 rupees. And these are three main points, I would say, which are better on OnePlus One. But in terms of build quality and the form factor, definitely the Mi4 is better in terms of the overall build quality, I would say, but it is not too great in terms of the grip because of the glossy finish at the back side. Again, when we take a look over the UI, this is how the UI look like on these two phones. And again, I'm going to compare these devices on the basis of camera quality now, and I'm going to take a photo of a flower over there which is in front of us, and I'm going to take this photo again from both of these devices. So there are some other photos which we have taken from this device which looks pretty good, I would say. And let me just take a photo right now of this flower. So we have taken the photo on the Mi4, and I'm going to take the same photo again over there on the OnePlus One, and we are going to compare both of these photos one by one now. So we have the photo which has been taken on the OnePlus One. Okay, I think I shook the device. Let me just take the photo again. So we have taken the photo, and I can show you the photo now. I think the rotation has been turned off on this one. Let me just enable the rotation. So the rotation has been turned on, and this is how the photo looks like, I would say, in terms of clarity on the OnePlus One. And how does it look like on the Mi4 is like this. I would say the camera quality in terms of the color protection as well as in terms of the details are better over here on the Mi4 as compared to what you get on the OnePlus One. Camera quality is good, I would say, on both of these devices, but it is looking slightly better in terms of colors. Maybe they may look artificial, but this is how things are over there on OnePlus One. And the display is also much more vibrant as compared to the display of the OnePlus One. On the Mi4 you are getting a better display clarity, I would say, a better viewing angles as well. Let me just increase the brightness on this device as well, so that we have a proper comparison. And for that we need to, okay, this is on automatic brightness. Let me just disable automatic brightness, and this is how the OnePlus One will look like on full brightness. Again, as if now as well with full brightness, the OnePlus One is not able to reproduce colors that well as compared to the colors which I can see on the Mi4. Maybe these are kind of artificial colors, but they are looking very good, and details are good enough on both of these phones. So the rear camera quality is good on both of them. So 13 megapixel camera is doing a pretty good job, but it is doing a pretty good job over there as compared to OnePlus One because of the display clarity. And again, there are some kind of optimizations which have been done on the color front, which does make things artificial, but they look better over here on the Mi4 as compared to what you get from the rear camera on OnePlus One. Talking about the front camera, let me just take a photo again from the front camera now, and for that we need to toggle to the front camera, and here I am. Let me just take the photo. So the photo has been taken, and let me just toggle to the front camera on OnePlus One, and I'm going to take the photo now. So the photo has been taken on both of these phones, and I can show you the photo. So this is how it looks like on the Mi4. It looks pretty good, I would say, in terms of the front camera quality. It is pretty good in terms of the details as well as in terms of the colors which are being reproduced as compared to this one, which is kind of grainy, I would say, as compared to this. So this is not very clear, and this is kind of very clear, I would say. So front camera is also doing a better job over here on the Mi4 as compared to what you get on OnePlus, and this is something which we can say as far as the quick testing is concerned. Again, the front camera clarity is better over here. In terms of details, it has captured details, but not that well just like this one I have done. As you can see, details are nicely captured over there on the Mi4 as compared to the details which you see on the OnePlus One. So in terms of front camera quality, both of these devices are good enough, but front camera quality is again better on Mi4 as far as initial testing is concerned when we compare these two devices. Talking about the overall value for money, I would say the value for money is going to be OnePlus One more, because you're getting slightly more things over here, bigger display, 4G connectivity, and you also get a bigger storage over there on OnePlus One as compared to Mi4, which is again coming with a lesser storage with a better camera. I would say the camera results are better over here, but the overall storage is less over there. And also in terms of 4G connectivity, this one does not have 4G connectivity. This is a 3G only phone. In case you want to buy a phone which should have the 4G connectivity, the latest technology which is going to be rolled out soon. In terms of the UI is responsive on both of these phones. It is very highly optimized and customized over there on the Mi4, which is something which I have just got to know, because they have done a lot of things in terms of customizations, in terms of mailing application, messaging application, phone dialer and other things, whereas this device have the Cyanogen mod ROM again as of now, but this is going to go away, and we are not sure whether this UI, the new ROM which is going to come from OnePlus, the Lollipop based ROM, will have that much level of customization what we have over here. So in terms of the UI, I would rate this one better. In terms of the camera, I would rate this one better. In terms of storage, I would rate the OnePlus One better. In terms of the bigger display size, I would rate OnePlus One better again. In terms of the overall form factor, I would say this device is bigger to hold in one hand, but it is also kind of very good in terms of the grip, whereas this device is smaller to hold in one hand, easy to use with one hand, but it is not very good in terms of the grip because of the glossy finish. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on comparison between these two devices. Do let us know if you have any specific question for these two devices. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. That's all from us as far as the quick hands-on comparison of these two devices. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.